Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I think I'm going to do a series of, like, you've heard of life hacks. I'm going to do, like, card collecting hacks. A lot of this stuff will be geared at somebody who's just kind of newly into collecting, but people who have been collecting for a while still might, get something from it. So I want to do something other than, primarily I'll be breaking boxes because I am the box breaking crackhead and I can't seem to control myself when it comes to buying boxes. But there's more to collecting than just that. I also have personal collections, and I have all these different things going on and just my whole life is just revolving around cards. So anyways, I thought this would be fun. So episode 1, we're going to talk about card dividing, card sorting, storage, whatever. You have to, and I've struggled with this in the past, to be quite honest with you. And I still struggle with it. Organization is a really tough part of the hobby if you have lots of cards, and I know a lot of people do, and I'm probably sitting on 1 million cards right now, and they are not all organized. And let me just tell you, that makes my life very hard. Now, when it comes time to put stuff on eBay or on my website in the store, that stuff, I've got that organized and down pat, but I've got tons and tons and tons of boxes that still need to be sorted. Anyways, so that has led me to try different things to get things organized, and this will be about dividing. As you can see back here, I choose, for these types of boxes, this is stuff that has gone into the store. And this row 1 and 2 are football. I think this is basketball and baseball. And as you can see, I do them alphabetically by letter. Some people, I used to, when I sold cards on eBay in the 90s, I did it by player name. But there's just so much with me doing 3, 4, 5 sports. I don't know. Maybe I could at some point do, the bigger people, Brady, etc. But for now, alphabetical works best. And the cards sell pretty fast, so I don't think I have to, break it down by name. But anyways, so that, you're like, okay, what is this? Where do I get this? So there are these. These are hard plastic card dividers, and they make these in a short and a tall version. If you want this to stick out over the box here, you're going to have to get the tall version. These they're not expensive, but it can add up if you're buying a bunch of them. So there is an alternative if you want to save some money, and that would be to buy, okay, this is one of the dividers. This is your basic run-of-the-mill index card. And what I've done before is I've already cut this. It's bigger. Normally the card's bigger. Line it up, follow it, and cut it to the exact size of the card divider and the exact height of the card divider. And so then you can use that instead, and that will save you quite a bit of money because you can get 100. Now these are not sturdy. This is a much sturdier option than this. What you can do, and I saw this on one of my absolute favorite YouTuber now is EliteCo. I'm sure lots of you know him. He showed an example where he took and was sticking the card into a top loader to give it a little bit more stability, which makes perfect sense. So that's one option, but the box I have here it's not wide enough for a top loader. So another option you can do that I've done that will fit in there is to tape. You get these when you open boxes, these filler cards. Sometimes you hate to see these because you think it's a hit, but they can be valuable when shipping cards and when doing this. So if you tape this or glue it, whatever, to this, and then put it in the box, you have a much sturdier divider there. So, okay, next is labeling this. Obviously, you can just write, or even on the hard holder with a Sharpie, You can write the letter, the name, whatever you want to write there. And then there are people like me who are kind of anal about it and don't want to do that. So one option is, and I should have brought something over, but it's just to go into Microsoft Word and write the name, letter, all on one sheet, print it out, cut it, tape it here, and then put it in. But one thing that just struck me the other day was to buy these scrapbooking stickers. You can get these on eBay for like next to nothing. And so that's what I did, and that's what you see here, these letters. I just peeled these off, stick it on there, and go on about my business. Now I have thought about actually doing player names and all that, but these, honestly, these are really small. I mean, I think it'd be pretty time consuming, but it could be done. Can clearly be done, and write out whatever you want to write on these things. Football, baseball, team names, whatever. So these I think cost me $2 to $3 each, I think, delivered on eBay. They're dirt cheap and they stick well. Yeah, they're pretty sturdy. They're on there pretty good. So yep, so that's it. That's the first one. Just want to help you with a little tip about dividing things up, keeping things sorted and organized. And if you have any tips, especially if you have a lot of cards that you're sitting on, I would love to hear, how you are organizing yours. How do you sort them? What are you doing to keep them all divided and easy access? I am all ears. So that's volume 1. I'm going to come up with some more stuff. I've already thought of a few other things I'm going to do in the future. If you like this kind of stuff, let me know. If you don't, let me know that too. Everybody take care. I'll be back in my next video soon.